I can tell you one more short motorcycle story. I like to go snorkel diving and spearfishing a lot, and one of the places I really like to go was the Skyway Bridge. And you had to pay $1 toll. And so I didn't go very often because I didn't like to pay the toll, and the dollar was a lot of money back then. And so one day I had the buck and I thought, I'm going to go diving out at the Skyway. Nobody wanted to go with me, and so I was going to go by myself. So I loaded my stuff onto the back of the motorcycle. I had my mask, my fins, and my spear gun. I started heading out down Highway 19. Now, Highway 19 was 6-lane back then, and it was the only 6-lane road in the county at the time. And sometimes it would get pretty heavy traffic. And the traffic was kind of medium heavy that day. And I was in the right-hand lane, right downtown, right just south of Main Street there. And I was zooming along doing the speed limit, going 40, 45 miles an hour. And I was in the right-hand lane, and I was approaching some guy in a big old Cadillac, and he was up in front of me, and he was in the middle lane. And back in Florida, back then, we used to get a lot of people that we called snowbirds, and that's what this guy was. You could tell because he had a New York license plate tag or something like that, and he was just down for the winter, and taking it easy. Well, he was bopping along, and these people with the Cadillacs, they like to see how slow they can make it go. They can buy this big, fancy, powerful car, and then they see how slow they can make it go. Well, that's what he was doing. He was doing maybe 20, and I'm approaching him pretty fast, going 40, 45 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, I'll tell you, you got it when you're driving a motorcycle, you got to expect the unexpected. And it took me a while to learn that, and I certainly didn't know about it that day. But I was zooming along about 40 miles an hour, approaching this guy on the right, and all of a sudden he does the unexpected, and he just turns left, no signal, nothing like that, turns left right in front of me to go into a store or something, McDonald's, I don't know what it was. But he pulls right in front of me, and I'm just about to hit him because I'm going pretty fast. And so I slammed on the brakes, and I slammed on the horn. Whee! My horn wasn't anything to brag about, but it was pretty shrill. You could hear it, and it was pretty loud. And I hit the horn, and I hit the brakes, and I started skidding and sliding and like that, and I pulled over to the right as far as I could pull over, and he saw me at the last second, and he goes like, ah, you know, like that, gives him one of those things, and he jerks the wheel back the other way and straightens out, and I go right between him and the curb. I mean, there was just enough room to go between him and the curb, and I went between him and the curb, and my right foot pedal hit the curb and made a black mark all along the curb, and my left handlebar rubber grip hit his car and made a big old black streak all the way, full length of his car. I just went right between them. It didn't knock me over, and so once I cleared the guy, I just gunned the gas and kept on going, and and it was close.